Everybody's talking about good fat, bad fat. Yes, protein, much protein. No protein, yes, protein. Good carbs, bad carbs. What kind of carbs you should eat? All I am saying is give vegetables their rightful respect. Hi, I am Nira. I am a registered dietitian, and in this video, I want to talk about 8 reasons why vegetables are real magic to your health. Think about it for a minute. We have the earth and we have us. Where is the connection? What makes us connect with the earth? In the earth, there are minerals, calcium, iron, magnesium, and many others. How do we get them? We get them through food, but who gets them out of the earth and into our food? These are the plants. Okay, plants are the connection. Plants are the one that create everything that we are essentially. Plants are what makes something out of nothing. There is a little seed, and that little seed takes things from the ground and incorporates it into itself and becomes a plant with fruit, with leaves, with flowers. We eat them. And even if you say, well, I don't eat just plants, I also eat meat and dairy and eggs. Well, where do they get their nutrients from? They get it from plants, okay? So plants are the magic that enables all of us to survive, to live. We can't just take a little dirt and put it in our mouths. Our bodies doesn't know what to do with it. It has to go through plants in order to get to us. I'm over with the philosophy, I promise, and let's get to our 8 benefits that make vegetables magical to our health. First, that is connecting to what I just said, there are phytochemicals in vegetables. Phytochemical is a conclusive way to talk about all those hundreds and thousands of compounds that plants make for themselves, and we benefit from it. This entire concept was pretty not familiar. We always talked about vitamins, maybe 20 compounds that we know are essential to our health. But also there are hundreds of others. Some of them we don't even know to name. Some of them we don't know what they do to us, but they always do good. And now we have a few of them that we already know, maybe like 100, and we keep studying them and learning about their amazing capabilities. And I have here just three of those compounds as an example. First one I want to talk about is sulforaphane. Don't be alarmed by the complicated names. It doesn't matter. Okay, but that is a compound that is found mostly in broccoli. And when they check it in a lab, they see that it knows how to recognize a cancerous cell that is going around or is somewhere in the body and take it and stop it from growing. It literally stops cancer at its beginning. The only way to get the magic that is sulforaphane is by eating the broccoli, just eating it. That is the only way to get it. I'm sure pretty soon we'll have it in pills, but I don't know what it does as a pill. I know it does good as it is in broccoli. Second compound that I want to talk about is called lutein, and maybe you heard of it. And yes, there are multivitamin pills today that contain lutein. And lutein is yellow in color. It is found in leafy greens, and it keeps our eyesight intact. It helps prevent retinal diseases. And it does it so well that it is established as a compound to be found in multivitamins. A third compound I want to talk about is anthocyanins. These are a group of compounds that give purple vegetables their color. So red cabbage has it, red onions, red artichokes, if you know them, red lettuce. There are lettuces that have this red-brown color to their leaves, and they also have anthocyanins. And these amazing compounds, they lower inflammation. Inflammation is in the base of every chronic disease we know, including diabetes and cardiovascular diseases. It is a suspect in causing deterioration of the brain, and anthocyanins can take down the inflammation, and by that way they help prevent cardiovascular disease and maybe even deterioration of the brain. So you can see these compounds that are abundant in all kinds of vegetables, and these were just 3 examples, but there are many of them. They do wonders. They really are magical, and we really need to get more of them into us, get their benefits. And the only way to do it is to eat more vegetables and vary the kinds of vegetables that we eat. So that was the first. Don't worry, they will not be all that long, but phytochemicals is a huge benefit that vegetables have and that you can't get any other way. Second benefit, they are a natural source of vitamins and minerals, and that is important because they come in their natural environment. Every food is a package deal. I'm going to do a whole video about that. But every food is a package deal on its own, and when you get the vitamins in their natural surrounding, they come together with other components that are important for each other, that synerge together. That is very different from taking vitamins in a pill, because then they're out of context, they are not in the right amount that they're supposed to be, they're too much or too little, and they don't have around them what helps them function the best in our body. But when you get them in their natural environment, in the vegetable, then you get it all the way it's supposed to be, and that's the way it works best. A study about magnesium, the conclusion was pills of magnesium did not raise magnesium level in the body, but getting magnesium from vegetables and legumes and nuts did raise magnesium level in the body. That means that getting minerals and vitamins in their natural form, in their natural habitat, that is the right way our body needs them. And that is the way it knows what to do with them. Number 3, a third benefit is vitamin C, and it deserves a section of its own because vitamin C is very susceptible. It stops being active when it is exposed to heat or to air, to oxygen or to sunlight. All of those, they make it inactive for the body. Vitamin C is soluble in water. So when I take a vitamin C pill, I take a large amount of vitamin C and I take it all at once. It raises vitamin C level in the body for like 2-3 hours, and then it is flushed away in the toilet, and then the levels go back down. When I eat fresh vegetables that are rich in vitamin C, I can get the required amount, even more, and I can get that all day long if I eat some vegetable that is rich in vitamin C on my meals. Those vegetables that are rich in vitamin C are mostly tomatoes, peppers, kohlrabi, I'm not sure I'm saying it right, that is a cruciferous vegetable, like a bulb, that you can eat it fresh. Onions, fresh onions or green onions, uncooked. Those are good sources of vitamin C. And when you incorporate them at their fresh form in your meals, you get vitamin C all day long and you don't need vitamin C pills. Fourth reason to benefit from vegetables is they are natural source of fiber. Yes, you can get fiber from all kinds of fiber products, but when fiber comes in natural sources, it is not just one kind of fiber all around. It is all kinds of fibers together, and they have all kinds of functions in our gastrointestinal tract. For example, the fiber that comes from kale is very different than the fiber that comes from green beans or okra. There are soluble fibers of many kinds, and then there are insoluble fibers of many kinds. And when it comes in a box, it's just one kind. But when it comes in natural vegetables, there is assortment of fibers in every vegetable. They not only help digestion and help the gastrointestinal tract work better, they also are a feast for our microbiome. Number 5, our microbiome, our healthy gut. Our large intestine works best when it has a flourishing, a healthy microbiome. Those are the good bacteria that live in our large intestines. We just started learning about their enormous role in our health. Before that, they were considered just something not very important. These days, some scientists even call them a second brain because we're learning about what a huge role they have in our health. They impact everything, our satiety, our weight, the way we feel. They can impact depression. They can direct us into certain foods. They make a lot of influence on other parts of the GI tract and of our entire body. The microbiome is very important to our health. And what do those germs want? They want fiber. And they would very much like the fiber to be of diverse kinds, from all kinds of foods, and not just from a box, the same fiber all the time. So make sure to make your gut flora happy and use all kinds of vegetables for it. They will thank you in their turn. Number 6, help relieve constipation. When you talk about constipation, first thing is always have some fiber. Well, vegetables are the very best way to do it. If you have constipation, in my experience, the best way to deal with it is to verify your meals. It's a variety of vegetables, because even if you do have vegetables, if they're the same vegetables every day or the same dishes every day, your GI tract gets used to it and it doesn't make it work better anymore. But if you change and diversify and do different dishes, different vegetables, then it really gets it going. Make sure you eat different kinds of vegetable dishes every now and then. The constipation would probably get better. 7 benefits of vegetables. They are a helpful addition to weight loss. Actually, they're very high on nutritive value, but they are low in calories. They are actually the only part of your meal that helps you lose weight. When you have vegetables in your meal, you don't need to eat that much of the high-calorie foods in your meal. That is very intuitive. Include vegetables, and then you eat less of other parts of your meal. Number 8, last but not least, vegetables help you chew. And why is that important, you may ask? Well, our jaw is a bone, and our jaw muscles are muscles. And just like when I want to have a strong arm, I train my arm and I strengthen the muscles, and in return, the bone also gets stronger to support that bigger muscle. The same thing happens to our face and our jaws. And if we're used to eating just soft food or smoothies or shakes, then our bone deteriorates. It becomes weaker. And then we go to the dentist and it turns out that if we need to have a crown, but our jaw cannot support it. And this gets everything to be more painful, more costly, a bigger ordeal. And sometimes people just can't get the right dental care they need because their jaw can't support it. So start young and make sure you chew your food. Don't be afraid of roughage. Don't be afraid of hard foods to chew. Just give your jaw and your teeth and your gums a good exercise, and they will thank you, because even in old age, you'll have a strong jaw. And that is important not just for chewing, but also for speech, for your swallowing, for every function of your area of the mouth, which is very essential for your living. So now you have it, why vegetables are the real magical food in your plate. And make sure on every plate you have, every meal, you need to have vegetables. And word to the wise, potato or potato chips are not vegetables. They are carbohydrates. And potato chips are a snack. They are not food that needs to be in lunch or in dinner. Ketchup and 1 leaf of iceberg lettuce do not count as your meals vegetables. It's too little. The ketchup is very processed. You need to have real, true vegetables in your food. And on my next video, I'm going to tell you about 8 ways. Yes, I think 8 is my magic number. 8 ways to help you incorporate more vegetables into your meals. Please subscribe to my channel so you can learn about when this video comes up, hopefully next week. See you around.